With the BRICS summit drawing near, South Africa's president vowed to withdraw from the International Criminal Court. However, his statement was apparently a misspoke. And according to his presidential office, South Africa remains a part of the tribunal. Carlo de la Peña tells us more.
South African President Cyril Ramaphosa has announced that his government decided to again attempt to withdraw from the International Criminal Court or ICC. Ramaphosa's announcement comes ahead of the BRICS summit to be hosted in Durban, South Africa in August. But ahead of the BRICS summit, President Ramaphosa announced that the decision to withdraw from the ICC was reached by the African National Congress following a weekend meeting. He made the announcement following a joint press conference with Finnish President Sauli Niinisto. Ramaphosa said, and quote, "Yes, the governing party has taken that decision that it is prudent that South Africa should pull out of the ICC, largely because of the manner in which the ICC has been seen to be dealing with these types of problems." End of quote. The South African president was apparently referring to what he described as an unfair treatment of certain countries by the ICC. South Africa first attempted to withdraw from the tribunal in 2016. However, this attempt was revoked after a high court ruling found it unconstitutional. And that attempt of withdrawal came after South Africa was found to have violated its ICC obligations for failing to arrest ex-Sudanese President Omar al-Bashir during his 2015 visit to the country for an African Leaders Summit. Now, South Africa's latest attempt to withdraw from the ICC comes following the tribunal's issuance of an arrest warrant for Russian President Vladimir Putin in March. The International Court has accused Putin of unlawful deportation of children from occupied Ukrainian areas. But Russia says they were only evacuating civilians from the predominantly Russian-speaking region of Donbass, which they said was facing persecution and was being heavily shelled by the Ukrainian army. An April report also surfaced that Putin has accepted an invitation to attend the upcoming BRICS summit despite the arrest warrant and calls not to allow the Russian president to attend the event. Meanwhile, Ramaphosa was also asked on Tuesday if his country would arrest Putin. To this, the South African president replied that the matter was under consideration. However, his party secretary Fikile Mbalula said Putin was welcome in South Africa anytime, and the ICC only serves the interests of a few. However, after Ramaphosa's announcement of ICC withdrawal, his presidential office released a statement saying that the president misspoke when he claimed that the country would withdraw from the ICC. A statement published by Ramaphosa's office said, end quote, "His clarification follows an error in a comment made during a media briefing held by the governing African National Congress or ANC on South Africa's status with regard to the ICC. South Africa remains a signatory to the ICC in line with the resolution of the 55th National Conference of the ANC held in December 2022 to rescind an earlier decision to withdraw from the ICC." End of quote. As a BRICS member country, South Africa shares good relations with Russia and has refused to condemn Russia's invasion of Ukraine. South Africa even hosted controversial joint military exercises with Russia and China earlier this year, which coincided with the one-year anniversary of the start of the Russia-Ukraine conflict. South Africa's leading opposition party, the Democratic Alliance, has called for Putin to be arrested if he does come to South Africa. But other parties have urged the government to welcome Putin and instead pull out of the ICC. And earlier this month, Ramaphosa said he would send a delegation to the United States to clarify his non-aligned stance on Putin and the Ukraine conflict. The ICC, a tribunal established in 2022 to prosecute war crimes and crimes against humanity when its 123 member states are not willing to or not able to do so themselves, enjoys the support of many UN members and European Union members. However, other superpowers like the United States, Russia, and China are not members of the ICC, arguing that the court could be used for politically motivated prosecutions, although U.S. President Joe Biden earlier welcomed the ICC arrest warrant for Putin. Reporting, this has been Carlo de la Peña, SMNI News.